Why hello YouTube, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going to be showcasing the entire new chapter of 7. So obviously chapter 7 just came out yesterday, and we have a lot to talk about. So first off, the battle pass, they actually completely redid a bit of the UI a little bit. So before, all of them were in the same page, individual like spots on them, but this time they separated them so that way, in a way, it's easier and more organized, and it's also a lot more easier for people if they want like a skin. For example, this lion guy, if you want him, you just need to get to level 5 and you can unlock his set. Now I already unlocked this guy's, so I'm gonna go over each one first though. So this one is the bride. This one's from Kill Bill. She looks quite detailed. Got her emote, peril, pinatas. The loading screen, the wrap, that, the pickaxe, and the banner. And they each have 2 individual slots. You got the bike, which is really cool. I do like that. I'm probably gonna be using it for B. Got the back bling, which is just the katana, and then you got her Beatrix version, which I do kind of prefer this, honestly. Next is Forte, or that's the pickaxe. It's supposed to be an Oscar award. Then you got a loading screen, which in my opinion is actually quite cool. Then you got more V-Bucks, the Holloway ribbons, and then Cat Holloway, that's her name. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of her, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Just kind of also tired of the tank tops. Then we have Kingston, which I prefer a second style, but you got his emote, little skimboard. Got his rap, his song, his glider. Got his back bling. And he got his pickaxe, which I do like that, even though I have a lot of other paddle ones. Got that, loading screen, banner. I do quite like this style though. Fits me a little bit. Then we got who is this guy? Cardo Roo, another favorite of mine because of the color scheme and everything. Quite like it. You got his pickaxe, which is, what in the hell? Okay, the animation is completely broken on that one. Nice, you got coin drop, which is cool, and then you got the stunt copter. That's a reskin. This emote, I actually think this is a cool emote. Reminds me of that one, what is that one, from Creed? Kinda reminds me of that one. You got the white versions of all of them. Then you got, Karina, or Karina, however you want to say it. Her hairstyle reminds me of Coraline. It's just a lot of pink stuff, you know. You got her, a lot of transversal emotes. And then you got even more of a, like a darker color scheme. Then we got Marty McFly, which I own this guy, so he was the first one. I didn't even unlock Killable yet. I'm just doing this guy first. You got his Back to the Future 1 style, which is really cool. Classic vest. You got his shoes, which actually have a built-in emote. I kinda wish they made a surfboard like a glider or something. Got his guitar. which I'm pretty sure is the same one that he used to blow up his sound system, I think. Camcorder Crusher, which looks pretty good, and he got the banner, which is a DeLorean. Got Flux Flaw, a spray, and then he got his Back to the Future 2 style, which is really cool. Then we have Miles Cross, which is actually quite cool looking. He reminds me a lot of Combat Car from Toy Story. I don't know why it is. He looks plastic. The Cross Glider, which actually kind of reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph a little bit. Is backplane loading screen, action knife, which reminds me of Rocksteady's wrap, and then he got his. Oh, that reminds me of that one PlayStation exclusive skin, the Ramirez one. Looks like that. You got all of that stuff. Now, my favorite out of this whole battle pass is this guy, Dark Voyager. This guy blew up the battle bus, which we'll explain after this thing. But I can see why he wasn't in the OG pass in Season 4, but like, my goodness. He is such a good skin. I'll definitely be using him a lot. You got his emote. You got his cubic volt, that's kind of cool. His backplane crackling cube. One of the only times they've ever had a proper cube thing. I hope that has a separate style. They got Reality Voyager, which is his glider. It'll work like Doom's. Now, if you haven't noticed, notice how there's no bonus styles, like bonus skins? That's because they got rid of them. Because honestly, there's no point to them. And then we have the bonus rewards, which is just extra styles for each character. There's 5 characters with these guys, but then 3 of these. So these are gonna be super styles. So it kind of already shows you what skins are getting the super styles. And this guy is getting super styles. I'm excited for this. This is my favorite version of this guy, though. Love it. Like, damn, that's sick. But yeah, so, and the thing is, if you go to quests, the things are based on, like, so this is Battle Royale, I'm pretty sure. This is Blitz, and this is Reload. So you have to do specific game modes to get into it. Now, the Battle Bus. You can kind of see in the background, in the trailer, the mothership looking thing, or the cube cradle, shot that battle bus and blew it up. So unfortunately, all of the main core modes that are from BR are completely gone. All of them are offline. OG, Reload, and Blitz are all gone. They're all going to be in the next couple of times. So let's go ahead and get started on our first match of this video. So here, believe it or not, is what you would call Chapter 7. And what you're about to see is how we now get onto the map for the next 2 weeks. We're surfing. This is how you get onto the map. Now, I am going to go to Sandy, as you know. I'm gonna go to Painted Palms. But yeah, this is how we surf onto the map now. You can see the cradle right there. It'll be slowly going towards the map. There is a lot of stuff on the map, though. Let's roll. But yeah, but before you even think about this, it's actually not an alien type of biome. This is just a movie set, so kind of sucks. And this is the map is very detailed. I will admit, it is very detailed. but I'm gonna get out of here because I don't want to get killed immediately. I'm gonna go straight to Shady Strip, why not? But yeah, and the train is also now gone. It's replaced by hot air balloons that'll be circling the map. You got a bunch of new weapons. You got a returning weapon from Chapter 1, but with a scope. It is the Deadeye, or the Red Eye? Deadeye assault rifle. It's the original one with a scope. I quite enjoy that. This is Sandy Strip, one of the big POIs. Very cool looking. Also home to this big boy right here. Fortnite's version of the Las Vegas Sphere. And it's a little sprite guy. And he does actually track player movement. As well, you got... What is that, a restaurant? King Melty's. That's a candle shop. But yeah, Tilted has kind of returned in its own way. It's now on the map. It's like a little version of it. I'm not going near you, buddy. They redid a lot of the UI too. The UI is very much different. Sprinting is on the bottom middle of your screen instead of being on your left side. The mini map, as you can see, the kills and everything are on the right, on the left side of the edge now, so it's kind of weird. Inventory slots have also been kind of reworked. What's that for anyway? They just did a lot to the map. Oh, it's a little pump power. They kind of remade a little pump power. That's kind of cute. Oh, look at this. It's just like pump power a little bit. Ooh. 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 Secret. I found a secret. Ooh, and you got the Vengeful Sniper Rifle. That's a different one. Where's this lead? Trash. Whoa. Oh. That's cool, so that's where that leads. This feels like chapter 6. Like, last chapter when, we got that little secret thing on the right side of the map. This kind of reminds me of that. Tactical pistol has returned. Micro SMGs have returned. I'll take those. Is this... behind? Is there any way out of this place? It looks like this doesn't belong. Whoa, there's even more stuff in here. Oh my. What the heck? I wasn't expecting this. Got a brand new arc lightning gun, which is kind of like a gravity gun and a proton blaster. You got iron pump shotgun. There's a new this shotgun, new mobility here. We got a lot to talk about. I already have a cool loadout. My goodness, where does this go? No. Oh, oh, wow, that leads there. Okay. Now I'm gonna escape using this thingy. This is basically a gliding material thing. We have to keep moving much like this, otherwise you're gonna fall very quickly. Just like that. It's a very cool, it reminds me a lot of, Iron Man. But yeah, what the hell is this? Holy, how many stairs are here? Oh, it's like a little private club. Okay. I'm fine with it. Oh my. What? How do you do this? Is this like a puzzle? I'm confused. How does that work? How do I get? I am. What? You can't break anything down here either. Okay, I just I may have found a puzzle, but that requires like 3 people to do that. Unless there's another way down, but like I don't see how there would be another way down. Oh, but you can already see that the UI is different. Oh, there is another way down. Okay. Wait, so how do you get down? How do you open up the door then? Was that on the wrong side? I may have been on the wrong side actually. How do you... This is such a weird thing to do. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. I don't want to get killed. Oh my, he's out here. Whoa. Spot. Which is where the 0 shard is after the event. This is where it is now. Where there's no people falling. Oh hell nah. There's no way that guy followed me here. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. I don't trust that. Where are all the cars that we needed? How does he know where I'm going? How do you know where I'm going? Bro is like straight up stalking me at this point, man. Leave me alone. Jesus. The hell? That was unexpected, but okay. That gets stalked. But yeah, a lot of things have been just reworked in this whole season. And this is Bumpy Bay. This is where the trams are. You can tell it's kind of like San Francisco a little bit with the buildings and everything. These are huge. Where the hell are cars at, man? Like, no cars around when you need them. The heck? It's like no cars around. 12 people left. I'm gonna go straight over to... Well, I need heals. And that's what I need. I do like the design of these houses. They're kind of cute. That garage went out. Why is there like nothing in here? Oh, now there's things in here. I swear to God. Wow. Jesus. That bot almost took me out. But yeah, lore-wise, these 7 are returning this chapter as well. Which is very exciting since they really didn't get any, like, proper ending. So... I'm happy they're finally getting back to the 7th floor again. Let's go to Humble Hills. Whoa. Ah, stop. Stop doing that. They also added Joe Remains, but I haven't seen it at all. Oh no, they're just rare to find in solos, I guess. I apologize for swearing to music. Maybe that's why that car was abandoned. There's also a Battlewood sign. This season's just insanely crazy. There's also a new self-revive item, which is very rare to find. But it basically lets you self-revive. Which is really cool. I quite like that idea. Who the hell's shooting over here? So, that was a wrap of this, of one match at least. My opinion, this season's really great. I'm just really excited for the battle bus to come back and everything, but... Yeah, so far, I would say that this season's actually pretty good so far, but only time will tell. See you on the next one. So long, peace out, and roll out.